Good morning, Princess. Yeah, very good one. Okay, so yeah, that's
Recording in progress.
so today we're going to discuss about very important topic that is STLC. What is STLC? Software testing lifecycle. Okay, so this is very important for the testers. So every page should important to the testers. So what is this? STLC, software testing lifecycle. Okay, so in the software testing lifecycle, we'll describe what we need to do. Okay, what we need to do, what we need to test, how to test. Okay, so these type of things will describe all the phases. Okay, let's draw the So this is the phases of software testing life cycle. Okay. So test plan. This is the first phase. Okay. This is the first phase of test plan. Sorry, software testing. Okay. So what is test plan? So what is the use of this phase? Okay. What exactly happens in this phase? Test planning is very important, everyone. Okay. Every company maintaining the test plan document. Okay. Test plan document. In the test plan document, they will prepare for the test strategy. What is this? Test test strategy. Okay. In the test plan, they will prepare on this. Basically, who will involve with plan? Who will involve this plan basically? Oh. So basically, these people will involve to prepare the test plan document. Okay, test plan document. Okay, so these high level people will involve to prepare the test plan document. Okay, in the test plan document, it is a first phase of software testing life cycle. Okay, software testing life cycle where the management plan, this is a high level and detailed testing activities to be carried out in this plan. Detail activities means what we need to do, how many testers are required for this particular modules. Okay, and what is the tools, if any required, what is the tool we need to use, what is the tool like automation tool, whatever. And next, in this agile and everything currently we are using, right? All those discussions will be happen in the planning document. Okay, in the planning document, this management people will will discuss all those things. We'll discuss all those things. Okay. So what is the test plan? Sorry, what is the test planning? This test planning, the management, this is the management plan and high level plan. This is okay. All the details, testing activities, all the details and testing activities to be carried out. Okay, to be carried out in the test planning document. Okay, so and next, project manager or test manager will define test strategy. Will define test strategy. Okay, and based on the test strategy, detailed plan, it is called as a test plan will be prepared. Okay, based on the test strategy, they will prepare a one plan that is called as a test plan. Okay, project managers or test managers will define the test strategy. Don't be confused, okay? Plan and strategy, okay? So, what is test strategy? It is a high level management plan and approach that provides sufficient confidence on the project being tested. What is test strategy? It is a high level management plan and approach that provides sufficient and confidence on the project being tested. So that is the strategy. That is a test strategy. Okay. So based on the strategy, they will prepare a test plan. Okay. So in the planning, they will prepare strategy and test plan. Okay. So in the planning phase, they will prepare a test plan. Okay. So what is the test plan? It is detailed day-to-day work plan, day-to-day work plan, day-to-day work plan that explains scope, approach. What is this? Scope, approach, and resources and resources and work schedule and work schedule. This test plan can be prepared by project managers or test leads. They will prepare the test plan document. Okay. In the planning phase, what they will do, they will focus on the test strategy. Based on the test strategy, they will prepare a one plan, that is the test plan. So what is this test plan? It is detailed day-to-day work plan, okay, that explains scope of the project and approaches. Okay, approach the resources means what is the approach resources need to do. Okay, and work schedule. Okay, this is the test plan document. So yes, every company having test plan document. Okay. So roughly I will tell you the document how it is looks like. Okay. Depends on the company. They people maintaining the different approaches. Okay. Test plan document. What is this? Nice. Okay. The first one is that introduction. Okay. Next one is told you right? Scope. In the scope, there is two types. Okay. One is in scope, the second one is out scope. Just roughly document I will show you. Okay. And next, this is a looks like the test plan document and test approach and resource. And next, what schedule. Okay. And next, entry criteria and exit criteria. Finally, test deliverables. Okay. This is the just a rough plan. I am teaching you guys. So this is the way test plan will be there. Okay. See, in the companies, in the companies, uh, you know, from starting onwards, I'm using some word rights. We need to do some standards. Okay. So this is also the same thing. Means we don't have a rights to, we don't have a rights to our own style. We need to follow some standards. So what is the standards? This type of standards we need to follow. Okay. The first one is the introduction. So introduction means what was the projects this is. Okay. What is the domain this is. Okay. And what type of things involved in this. What is the tools we are using. What is the test management tools we are using. So for example, we are using the Jira, and any configuration tools, any repositories we are using, Git repository, and next any CI/CD continuous integration we are using, Jenkins. Okay, if we are using the Jenkins, this is also, and any automation tools we are using, Selenium, whatever, and next any performance tools we are using. All those details will be there into the introduction. So in introduction part, it will tell you what we are using, what we are going to using for this project, especially for the testing. Okay, this is the introduction. And scope. In the scope, in scope and out scope. In scope and out scope. Okay. Scope means it is a scope of testing. Scope of testing means what are the features to be tested. What are the features to be tested, and what are the features not to be tested, and what are the features not to be tested. And similarly, what type of testing is applicable and what type of testing is not applicable. This is will scope. This is the thing scope will tell you. Scope will tell you. Got it? What is scope? Scope means what are the features. See this. Last time I told you, right? I will not say. I will not say 100% testing is applicable on the whole functionalities, because some things we are not able to test. That is also we need to concentrate. So what is this? There is a thousands of functionalities is there. In the thousands of functionalities, we cannot give the assurance of this for the testing. We can give the 99.9%. Remaining 0.01%, we will not give the assurance. That is, maybe it's not a testable. The testing is not a possible some cases. Okay, so that was the reason. In the scope, what will tells you what are the features to be tested and what are the features not to be tested. Okay, what are the features not to be tested, all those things the scope will be tells this, what we need to test and what we not to test. Okay, what is the testing applicable and what type of testing is not applicable. These are the things will describe the scope. Got it right? What is scope? And next, test approach. What is approach? Approach means we need to reach. We need to reach something. Okay. Means the various guidelines to be followed. The various guidelines to be followed while designing the test cases. While designing the test cases and test data and test data and defects. This is the approach. Approach means, see, there is a 10 members in this testing project. Okay, see, every person, every person should follow some standards. Okay, for example, Deep is writing some test cases. Myself, I am writing some test cases, and Renka is writing some test cases. Okay, and Sweta is writing some test cases. Okay, and Bindu is writing some test cases. Okay, How many people there in the project? They are writing the some test cases as per their assigning work. Okay. So I am using some template to write the test cases. What is the template? For example, first I am writing that test case description and expected result, actual result myself. And next, Sweta is writing step name and expect actual result, expected result. Okay. And Bindu is writing serial number and step name, description, actual result. And Renika is writing test case ID and description and actual result. Okay. So different people using different styles, right? This is not a correct way. This is not a correct way. We need to follow some standard. We need to follow some standard. So everyone should follow the same template. Same template. So that is the guidelines will tell the approach. That is the guidelines we need to follow. What is the guidelines? Only this is the way everyone should write the test cases. Don't write your own style. Don't write your own style. Everyone should write your own everyone should write the test cases as per these standards. This is the company template, so everyone should use. So in future you are the designing the test cases. Okay. For example, Renika designing the test cases. Okay. Renika is designing the test cases and Deepthi is going to execute. It's not a mandatory to whoever does develop the test cases, the same person will execute. It's not a mandatory. Some cases, whatever the test cases we designed, only ourselves we need to execute. But some cases, someone designed the test cases but executed by others. Executed by others. So that was the reason. If you follow your own style, maybe some people, if you know if the test your test cases are executed by some other, they will get confused, but they are also having some style, but you are also designing your style, but definitely they will confuse. So that was the reason everyone should follow some guidelines. Everyone should follow the some guidelines while designing the test cases. And even whatever the defects whatever the defects we are rising, right, our own company style we need to follow the same approach. Okay. And next, test data preparation as well. So I will tell you once we write that test cases what is test data. Okay, don't bother about this. I will teach you this what is test data. So roughly I'm telling you test data is nothing but whatever the data we are giving the inputs, that is called it as a test data. For example, test data, every time we can use this word in our real-time job. So don't be confused. Test case and test data and defects, these words usually using. Okay, this is that daily we are using. So test data means don't be confused. Okay, test data means, for example, I need to enter some data. This is nothing but the test data. Okay, this is nothing but the test data. And next, okay, uh, ready. So this is ready. So let's go to this Rediff mail. Okay. This is, I need to give some username and password. So this is the test data. Whatever the data I'm giving into that username field, that is called it as a test data. And I need to give some data into password field. So that is, so what is the data we are giving into the password, that is called it as a test data. Don't be confused. Okay. We need to use some technical words. We need to use some technical words. So don't be confused. That is test data.
The data which we are entering is known as tested data.
Exactly. Yes. Whatever the data you are entering this into this fields, right, that is nothing but the test data. Okay. So I will tell you the technical words as well. Okay. So now we got it right. What is test approach?
Yeah.
And resources. Resources means, what is resources? Human resources and hardware resources. Here comes under resources, human and hardware. Human in the sense, how many testers are required this project. So in the test managers and test leads and project managers will decide, okay, Sweta and Bindu and Renuka, okay, these three people are required for this project. Only these three people. And remaining people is the Deepthi, Ramya, and these people will assign to the another project. Multiple project will be there, right? So this is the resources, human resources, and hardware and software resources. Hardware and software means what is the configuration we need to use for this project. Configuration means what is hardware resources. Hardware resources means what is the RAM size we need to use. What is the hard disk size we need to use. Okay, hard disk size and RAM size. Okay, and what is the processor speed we need, it's required for this project. For example, if you are working with the gaming projects, definitely we need to make sure this, obviously, right? If you want to play the high resolution games, if you want to play the high resolution games, see this gaming projects also will be there, right? So that is very important. So that was the reason. So if you are working on the game project, definitely we have to make sure these hardware resources, what is the RAM size, what is the hard disk size, what is the processor size, and sorry, what is the processor speed, and what type of processor we need to use. Okay, i3 or i5, whatever. Okay, so this is the hardware resources, and come to the software resources. Software resources means what is the operating system you are using, Windows or Mac or Linux. Okay, and what type of browsers we need to use for this. Google Chrome is enough, or Microsoft Edge, or Internet Explorer, or whatever for Opera. Okay, so or Safari. So this is the software resources. So this is the resources. This is work schedule. Okay, work schedule. What is work schedule? Okay, in this work schedule, okay, in the work schedule, in this phase, the engineers will study the various projects requirements and documents such as, okay, BRS, SRS, and sorry, work schedule, right? Okay. So what is work schedule? Okay. So work schedule means work schedule, when the work will be start. What is the time we need to start the project, and what is the time we need to end the project. This is a schedule, very important work schedule. What was the time we need to start the project, and what is that end time we need to stop the project. Okay, are you getting what is work schedule?
Yes, Prasad. Got it.
Got it, right? So
Yes.
this is very important work schedule. Okay, so that is very important for every tester, especially for that. So if you want to test this long term, some are some other are using to work this project. So that is not correct. So we need to schedule time. We need to schedule time. So that is work schedule. It's very important for us. And next, clear, right? Up to now. Any questions?
It's clear, Prasad.
It's clear.
Clear, Prasad.
Yeah. So next, entry criteria and exit criteria. What is this? See this basically this test plan document. You guys don't bother about. Okay, don't be confused. Okay, so just I am giving that examples and what is test plan, how it is goes. Okay, what is test plan, how it is goes. So that was the reason I'm telling you this. Especially, in my team, I am the lead. I'm the project lead actually. So my role. So I will take care of these things. I will take care of these things. Okay. So you guys don't bother about this. Okay. You
Yes.
guys don't bother about it. But high level, whoever this high level people is there, right? They will take care of the total things. Okay. They will take care. So you guys just what is this? Just what is this? Test plan documents. Okay. That's it only. Okay. And next, entry criteria and exit criteria. What is entry criteria? Okay. Entry criteria means verify if the test environment is available and ready for focus. So ready for use. Entry criteria. Entry means entered. Entry means we are entered. So we need to verify. Verify if the test environment is available and ready for use. That is we need to make sure and verify if testing tools are properly installed in your environments and ready for the use. Testing environments, tools, test tools. What is tools? For example, Jira we are using. So in this Jira, we are able to access or not. That is also we have to make sure. And next, that application. This application is whatever the environment we are going to test, right? So yesterday I told you what is environment. Got it right? Any questions?
Yes.
Environment. So, so in this environment, for example, we are talking about the QA environments. In the QA environment, they people assigning mission, one mission. Okay. So in this environment, we are able to all the proper softwares are installed for testing or not. We need to verify it. That is entry criteria. Means whatever the required things we need to use. For example, we are going to write the test cases in Microsoft Excel. This Excel is properly working or not. And next, that application is we are able to open or not. And that Jira is it's properly working on it. Whatever the things we are going to use in our project, that is properly working or not and ready for use or not before starting the project. That is entry criteria. Okay. And next, whatever the test data we are going to use, right, that is available or not. That whatever the data they provided, that is validate or corrected or not. Okay. So these type of things we have to make sure. That is the entry criteria. What is this entry criteria?
Working. Is the tools are working properly or not? We have to check
Yes, tools and softwares. Okay,
mm,
all those
on the
things.
working environment.
Yes, exactly. Whatever the things we are going to use for this project that are properly working and ready for use or not. If you have any issues, if you have any issues, immediately you have to report to your concern team. Report to the concern team. It is very important. Any questions? Any questions?
No, Prasad.
Clear, right?
Yes, yes.
So these are the important things we have to make sure. Okay, these are the important things we have to make sure. 1 second, keep in just please hold on. Getting some. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, now it's clear, right? What is entry criteria? And come to the exit criteria. What is exit criteria? So in the exit criteria means verify all test planned have been run or not. And next, verify if the levels of requirement, all the customer requirements coverage coverage. Okay, all the customer requirements are covered. Means covered means we tested or not. We tested or not. And next, and this is very important point, verify verify all the major and critical defects are resolved or not. What is that? Major defects and critical defects are resolved or not. Okay. And next, and verify all high risk areas we tested or not. High risk areas. High risk areas means showstoppers. For example, if you want to go to the user home page, if you want to go to the user home page, you should log in your account. Without login, we are unable to go to your account. You have, for example, we have to do some transactions. So before that, what we have to do? We have to do login. We have high risk. It's a very important, right? Without login, we cannot do anything after whatever the things we need to do means transactions. That is the things verified that properly it is login or not. Okay. So this is the exit criteria. So mainly we have to focus all the requirements, customer requirements, it's tested or not, and all the major and critical defects. What see while testing we are rising some defects, right? So all the defects, especially for the critical major defects, are resolved or not. Okay, and next, high risk areas are completely tested or not. So this is the things we have to make sure. After we okay, all are satisfied, all the requirements covered, and all the major defects are resolved. It's working. And next, all the high risk areas are also tested properly. Then we are going to stop testing. That is the exit criteria. So exit criteria means we are before stopping the testing, we have to make sure these things. That is exit criteria. Okay. And next, test deliverables. It's obviously once we stop the testing, so we are going to deliver the product to the customer. Means in the test deliverables, what we have to report, we have to report the whatever the things we tested means test case documents and defects, whatever the defects we are raising, that is a defect documents. And if there any results means attachments any attachment related things, that is also we have to report these things to the team, high level, so management team. So that is the proofs. Test deliverables means what we tested. What we tested means the test case will describe. The test case will describe. Okay, that is the things we have to report. And whatever the defect. Yeah.
అక్క
Can you
సాంక్లను వచ్చినారా క్లాస్ లో ఉన్నాను
can you go on mute someone?
ఇవన్నీ తీసేస్తావు
Hello. Deepti, Deepti, could you please mute?
సారీ యా సారీ ఫర్ దట్
So this is the test deliverables. Means we have to attach the along with the deliverables, whatever the test cases we are testing and any defects we are raising, that is the defect documents, and is there any attachments? Okay, that is the test plan. This is the plan prepared by testing test leads or test managers. Any questions for this document? Any questions? Any questions?
It's very clear, Prasad.
No,
It's
it's
clear,
clear.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's go to our thesis. Next, test analysis. What is this? Test analysis. In test analysis, who will involve? Test engineers. Test engineers will involve. What they required? Test engineers, what they required? SRS or FRS. Some people calling as a BRS as well. SRS means system required, okay, specifications, and functional requirement specifications are
Business required.
business requirement
Required.
specifications. Okay, based on these documents, the test engineers will analyze the requirements. So basically, in the companies in real time, what will happen, So in test analysis phase, I'm the tester. Okay. Once I got the requirements from the customers means that our managers, whatever. Okay. Once we got the requirements, so we need to analyze the requirement. We need to analyze, okay, what is the requirements involved? Okay. What is the things we need to do? Okay. So in generally in the real time job, what will happen is in the analysis phase they will arrange a one knowledge transfer meeting. Okay, in the meeting they will explain detailedly on the project, on the requirements, project requirements. Okay, what is the requirements this is and what we have to do. So for example, this is our team, you are all my team, I am the lead of the team. So what I did is I shared the requirements to you guys. Then what you have to do is you have to analyze the requirement first. First we have to analyze. So once we analyze, we will get, definitely we have to get the questions. If you have any questions, so for example, Renuka is there, right? So Renuka analyzing this is the requirement document. So she has some questions on these requirements. So then immediately she came to me and asked this. And along with Renuka, I shared with others, right? Even I also asked to others as well. So they are also having some issues, sorry, not issues, some questions. Then what I do is I'm the lead of this project, right? I will arrange one knowledge transfer meeting, that is KT meeting or KT sessions. In the meeting, whatever the questions you have, I will give the clarification. I will give the clarifications. And if you have anything else, you have to discuss this analysis phase. Once you get the clear clarification of the requirement, once we get the clear clarification of the requirement, then move to the design phase. Then move to the design phase. What is test analysis, guys? Then move to the design phase. So in the design phase as well, test engineers will involve. So in the design phase, the test engineers means you guys, you are the test engineers, right? So in the in the phase, in the test engineers, what will you do? They prepare or they design test scenarios and
Test cases.
test cases and test data.
Data.
Okay, they prepare test scenarios, test cases, and test data. This is our work. Every tester work is this is. What is this? Prepare the test scenarios, test cases, and test data. Okay, this is the designing phase test engineers will do. Now you got it right. What is the work is there once we get the job in software testing? This is the work. All this is work. Got it, Sweta? I think you it doesn't have any knowledge on testing, right? So now we got it. What is the testing job? Sweta is there. Sweta is some people is left. Why? What happened? In middle of the session, some people left. Two people left. Network issues. Some people left actually. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Bindu, got it? What is a testing job? I think you are also not aware from this, right? So this type of work we need to do. Bindu, Harika, and Lakshmi.
Yes, Prasad.
Got it right? This is the job we need to do once we get the job. Okay. Test, yes, testing. So testingness will prepare the test scenarios, test cases, and test data. And next, what is test execution? You got it right? Test planning, test analysis, test design. These three phases are clear, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Prasad.
Fine, good. And next,
Clear.
yeah, test execution. So in the test execution, here also test engineers will involve. Okay. And what will do, what they will do while execute the application, the test engineers find the defects and find the defects and so sorry. Before that, I will tell you. So execute test cases. In the test execution, they will start execute test cases. Okay. And next, once we start the test execution, obviously defects will be appear. Okay. So find the defects and report and report to developer. Once we raise the defects, what we have to do, we need to report the defects to the developers. These defects we need to report to developers. Okay, this is the things we have to do the execution phase. In test engineers, what will you do? Execute the test cases and find the defects and report to the developers. So this is test execution. Any questions?
No.
No, Prasad.
It's clear.
Yes.
Okay. Test design, test planning, test analysis, test design, and test execution is clear, right?
Yes, clear.
Next, test closure. This is the final phase of the software testing life cycle. So in this phase, who will involve? Again, they will in the test closure, right? High level people, project manager or project manager or test manager or project lead, project lead. Okay, so they will involved, and here they will make sure all the major defects are resolved or not. And next, all the functionalities are tested or not. It's like a exit criteria. Whatever the exit criteria they are applying over here. And all the functionalities are covered or not. And finally, the application is working as expected or not. This is the test closer. So what we have to report this in the test closer, the people will report test summary reports. Test summary reports. In the reports, what they will do, all what is the functionalities we tested and how many defects is there, how many attachments we are, is there anything, all the summary reports they will submit. This is the test closer finally. So this is software testing life cycle. Any questions? Is it clear or any questions?
Clear.
Clear, Prasad.
Good. Any all of you clear, right?
Yes. Like in test closure, you said we'll also mention what all defects will be there, and also the defects also should be like fixed.
Yes.
We need to wait till the bugs are fixed.
See, in the test execution, we have to complete the major defects and everything.
Okay. Okay.
The execution, we are reporting, right?
Yes. Yes.
So all those things will be completed in the execution phase.
Execution. Okay. Okay.
Test closure means this is the final phase.
Okay.
Means all the defects, major defects are resolved and all the
Okay.
functionalities are tested and everything will be completed. Then go to the stop the testing.
Okay.
So whatever the reports are, is there right? That reports we need to, that is the summary report we need to submit for this particular project.
Okay.
Testing, for testing purpose. Okay. So
Okay.
this is the, yeah, this is the closure. This is all about software testing life cycle. Any questions?
Understood.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Clear.
So this is software testing life cycle. Fine. So yeah, let's.
Recording stopped.
Okay, fine. ఇప్పుడు మీకు అందరి దగ్గర ల్యాప్టాప్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా,
Yes. Yes.
whatever. Okay. So yeah, tomorrow I will start practice and give the assignment. Okay. So అయిపోయిందండి, almost complete theoretical part. There is no. Now we'll start the practical part. ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇప్పటికి మనకి సెవెన్ క్లాసెస్ అయినట్టు ఉన్నాయి కదా, 7 or 8 I think so.
Yes.
Major theoretical part is done. ఇక్కడ నుంచి రిమైనింగ్ డేస్ ఓకే, ఇక్కడ నుంచి రిమైనింగ్ ఇంకా 10 days లో మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ అనేది పర్ఫెక్ట్ ఉండాలి. సో నేను ప్రతిరోజు ఇస్తా టాస్క్స్. ఆ టాస్క్ మీరు ఎంత క్లియర్ గా అర్థం అడగండి, అర్థం కాకపోతే 1కి 10 సార్లు అడగండి. సో ఎంత క్లియర్ గా మీరు టాస్క్స్ అనేవి కంప్లీట్ చేస్తారో దాన్ని బట్టి మీకు నేను ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఇస్తా అతనికి. దాన్ని బట్టి మీకు టెస్ట్ కండక్ట్ చేసి ప్రాజెక్ట్ లోకి ఇన్సర్ట్ చేస్తాను. ఓకే. సో ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇంకా మీ ఉంటది ఇంకా. ఓకే. సో దిస్ ఇస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో కొంచెం అవి ల్యాప్టాప్స్ కానీ డెస్క్టాప్స్ కానీ లేకపోతే అరేంజ్ చేయించుకో. అందరి దగ్గర ఉన్నాయని అనుకుంటున్నా ల్యాప్టాప్స్, ఐ హోప్. ఓకే. సో ఏముండదు ఇప్పుడు వరకు మీకు ఇప్పుడు వరకు ఏమైనా మీకు సింపుల్ గానే అనిపించింది కదా, ఏమైనా హార్డ్ అనిపించిందా? సో ఇక్కడ నుంచి ప్రాక్టీసింగ్ కూడా అట్లానే అనిపిస్తుంది, ఏం ప్రాబ్లం ఉండదు. సో ఏం లేదు, కొంచెం పేషెన్సీ ఉండాలి అనమాట ఈ టెస్ట్ కేసెస్ రాయడానికి. దట్స్ ఇట్ ఓన్లీ. అర్థం చేసుకుని రాయడమే, ఏం ఉండదు, బిగ్ ఛాలెంజింగ్ అనేది ఏం ఉండదు, చాలా సింపులే. So you have to start practicing. Okay, clear, right?
Yes, clear.
And one more thing, ఇప్పుడు నేను వెంకట్ నాతో నేను డిస్కస్ చేశాను. తను ఎవరైతే ప్రాజెక్ట్ మనకి అసైన్ చేస్తున్నారో సమ్ కన్సర్న్స్ రైట్ చేశారంట. అంటే సమ్ పీపుల్ డిస్టర్బ్ చేయడం వల్ల మీరు కొంతమంది డిస్టర్బ్ అవుతున్నారు అనేసి. సో తను నాకు యాక్చువల్‌గా మొన్ననే మాట్లాడాం దీని గురించి. నిన్న నేను మీతో మాట్లాడదాం అనుకుని మర్చిపోయా. ఏమైనా కన్సర్న్స్ ఉంటే డైరెక్ట్‌గా నాకు చెప్పొచ్చు. నో ఇష్యూస్. ఎవరి వల్ల నాకు అతను చెప్పిన కన్సర్న్ ఏంటంటే సమ్ అదర్ పర్సన్స్ వల్ల క్లాస్ డిస్టర్బ్ అవుతుంది. సో అది కొంచెం మేక్ షూర్ చేయండి అని చెప్పారండి. సో ఎవరో మరి నాకు అది ఎవరే మీరనేది. సో నాకు మీరేమైనా కన్సర్న్స్ ఉంటే ఇన్ కేస్ గ్రూప్‌లో ఇప్పుడు పర్సనల్‌గా ఇప్పుడు లేకపోతే నా పర్సనల్‌గా మీకు నాతో చాట్ చేస్తున్నారు కదా అందరూ గూడా. సో యూ కెన్ కాంటాక్ట్ మీ పర్సనల్లీ. సో ఆ పర్సన్స్ వల్ల నాకు క్లాస్ డిస్టర్బ్ అవుతుంది. దెన్ నాకు కొంచెం అది మేక్ షూర్ చేయరా అంటే సో నేను నేను అది చూసుకుంటా. సో వాళ్ళతో నేను పర్సనల్‌గా మాట్లాడి సో మీకిట్లా మీ వల్ల ఇట్లా డిస్టర్బెన్స్ అవుతుంది. సో దెన్ ఏమైనా ఉంటే తర్వాత క్లాస్ అయిన తర్వాత మనం మాట్లాడదాం అని కూడా చెప్తాను. సో ఏమైనా ఉంటే నాకు డైరెక్ట్‌గా ఎస్కలేట్ చేయండి. నో ఇష్యూస్. ఓకే. గాట్ ఇట్ రైట్?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Some other escalate this point to Venkat. So actually he came to me and he discussed actually. దిస్ ఈస్ ద థింగ్. సో తనైనా కూడాను నన్నే అప్రోచ్ అవుతారు కదా! నేనే కదా రెక్టిఫై చేయవలసింది. సో డైరెక్ట్‌గా నాకే అప్రోచ్ అవ్వండి. ఇది ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఉంది. అది ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఉంది అని చెప్తే దెన్ ఐ కెన్ దట్ ఈస్. సో మీకైతే సబ్జెక్ట్ పరంగా ఏమైనా ఇష్యూ ఉన్నదా?
No pressure. No pressure.
Yes, yes.
Yes, it's clear.
యాహ్! ఇంకా ఇవేవైనా మీకిప్పుడు ఇది ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఉన్నది. దీనివల్ల దీనివల్ల డిస్టర్బెన్స్ అవుతుంది అని నాకు అప్రోచ్ అవ్వండి. దెన్ ఐ కెన్ పర్సనల్లీ టాక్ టు దట్ పర్టిక్యులర్ పర్సన్. ఓకే. దెన్ యాహ్! నేను అరేంజ్ చేస్తా. మీకు ఆ డిస్టర్బెన్స్ లేకుండా వాళ్ళ నుంచి. సో నాకొకటొచ్చింది ఇది కంప్లెయింటు. సమ్ అదర్ ఏం లేదు. అది ఒక వేరే పర్సన్ వల్ల మేము డిస్టర్బ్ అవుతున్నాము. సో క్లాస్ అనేది అని నాకు వచ్చింది. సో నేను ఆ పర్సన్ ఎవరో ఏంటో మొత్తం అంతా వెంకట్ నేను డిస్కస్ చేసినాము. సో అదే నేనేమంటున్నానంటే మీకు అట్లాంటి ఇష్యూస్ ఏమైనా ఉంటే డోంట్ బి షై. డైరెక్ట్‌లీ యూ కెన్ కాంటాక్ట్ మీ. మీకు అందరి ముందు ఇట్లా ఉన్నది అంటే నాకు పర్సనల్‌గా మెసేజ్ చేయండి, కాల్ చేయండి. నో ఇష్యూస్. నేను మీకు ప్రాబ్లమ్ అనేది సాల్వ్ చేస్తా. ఓకే. క్లియర్? సో ఆ పర్సన్‌తో కూడా మాట్లాడడం కూడా జరిగిందిలెండి. సో ఐ థింక్ అది రిపీట్ కాలేదు కదా మీకు తర్వాత. మీరు అది చేసిన తర్వాత. ఆ పర్సన్‌తో మాట్లాడడం కూడా జరిగింది. సో క్లియర్ రైట్? సో ఏమైనా ఉన్నా కూడాను నో ఇష్యూస్. డైరెక్ట్‌లీ యూ కెన్ అప్రోచ్ మీ. ఓకే. సో ఐ హోప్ అండర్‌స్టూడ్. Okay. So this is the things I told you, right? So guys, everyone should arrange that proper desktop, whatever. Okay. So this is very important phase for us.
Okay.
Okay. So do practice well, then we'll get job immediately. I hope we'll see this. How many people will do this? Okay. Okay, guys, get ready to do practice. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll meet tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.